Is project manager a leadership role? In this video, I'm going to deviate from some of the other videos that I've done and just make the case that this is a leadership role. Don't get confused by the term manager. This is a leadership role. So in this video, I'm going to give you the different things that qualify this position as a leadership position and also create a vision for what it could be. This is absolutely amazing if done right. And I hope you stay with us on this video. Let's go. Okay, so let's get right into this. I love me a good project manager. Don't let the management part fool you. A project manager, it's titled that because the project manager must manage the environment, the conditions, the resources, and things for the team to succeed. But the project manager also leads people, okay? So when you think about management, management is about things, processes, systems, environments. Leadership is about people, right? You're motivating, you're inspiring, you're enabling, you're coaching, you're mentoring people, right? The project manager does both. Here are my examples for why a project manager is, in fact, a leadership position. Number one, strategic planning and execution. Now, the plan itself is a management type task, but planning is done with the team. Planning starts all the way back at the proposal and the interview. That is that simple. You start planning with the team way back there. It is hard to plan with the owner. It is hard to plan with the designers. It's hard to get designers to come into our scheduling world. It's hard to rally a team of people in pre-con with the estimating team, with everybody else, with self-perform, with early design assist trade partners, and come up with a strategic plan. The project manager is a leader in that aspect because you must lead the client. You must lead the design team. You must lead the consultant. You must lead the trade partners, and you must lead your build team to not only plan the project, but to be bought into and committed to planning the project before it ever starts. This is definitely a leadership position, and you cannot manage your way into a good strategic plan. You can manage the plan once you have it, but you lead people to do it because planning happens as a team. Two, team leadership. I've already talked to you about some of the aspects of leading people in pre-construction and design and in construction, but the bottom line is the project manager is a hirer, a recruiter and hirer of people, an internal trainer and promoter of existing resources, human beings that matter, a team builder, a connector, somebody who actually is able to resolve conflict and build the team by creating trust, by helping the team engage in healthy conflict, by making sure that the team is setting goals together, and then by holding each other accountable. These are all leadership soft skills that deal with people. And the people part of it, the team part of it comes first before everything else. Because the concept is this, you'll always get the right team on the bus, then the team decides where to drive it. That is exactly how it is. And it takes an amazing project manager to build and cultivate that team so that they can work together in unison, seamlessly as a high-performing team and utilizing the genius of everyone on that team. Three, decision making. Let me talk to you about this. That is not just a management task. Decision making is hard. It takes listening, it takes connecting, it takes collaborating, it takes asking the group, it takes huddling people, it takes exploring different options. It takes, and I'm just going to say this again, active listening, which is pretty tough, especially for this guy, and to really rally the team around, oh my gosh, this is so good, really rally the team around a decision that they've weighed into, bought into, and are happy with at the end. You're telling me that's not leadership? That is leadership all the way. That's all people. And so project managers, as a part of their role in managing the project, lead people to create solutions for problems at their level. The worker at their level, the foreman at their level, the supers at their level, everybody at their level, training, enabling, and building people. That's leadership. Number four, communication. This is absolutely huge. This takes huge leadership because real leaders create clarity for the project, scale that clarity, and reinforce that clarity through human systems, and care enough to actually reinforce it and to repeat it over and over. Remember, Patrick Lencioni said, you have to repeat communication 7 times until somebody gets it. Most of the time when somebody's just managing a project, they're like, here's an email, here's a memo, here's the thing, go figure it out. That's not leadership. Leadership is good communication. Leadership is inspiration. Leadership is clear team meetings. Leadership is amazing contracts. Leadership is onboarding a trade partner properly. Leadership is keeping the team's head up through hard times. Leadership is conflict resolution. Leadership is solving problems in the proper way. Leadership is the soft skills and the hard skills. The project manager has got to really dig into this communication piece. It's absolutely a leadership position. Number 5, resource management. I'm going to blow your mind with this one. Actually getting resources, paying for the resources, and scheduling the resources is a management task. But the bravery and the commitment to get people what they need is leadership. I can't tell you how many times I've seen project managers who aren't leaders that will say, it's not in the budget. No, we can do it. Can't we cut? Can't we do without that? Well, we don't really need pre-con, right? Like just cut. That's not leadership. Leadership is having the determination, the bravery, and the commitment to actually procure the resources that your people need for them to be successful, and be willing to get in trouble with corporate, and be willing to fight with your project executive, and be willing to take a little bit of a risk, and be willing to believe your people that they need what they need. That takes bravery, that takes leadership. So project managers are absolutely leaders. 6, quality control. Like, that's huge. Leadership is the ability to steer the team towards a buyout meeting, pre-mold meeting, pre-construction meeting, initial inspection, and to follow the trade partner preparation process when people don't want to do it. To encourage pull plans when people don't want to do it. To really encourage and set up the last planner system with look-ahead planning, weekly work planning, even when people don't want to do it. That takes leadership. Right? It takes leadership to make sure that we're delivering a quality product, that we are preparing trade partners and doing the hard things that people don't typically want to do. So a great project manager will always be found not sympathy voting and cutting, but to holding to the preparation processes that keep us safe and good quality. Number 7, client relations. This is a super brave topic. We do not lie to clients. We do not hide from clients. We do not lack transparency with clients. We dig in. We have real relationships. We report real information. We have hard phone calls. We ask hard things. We take care of things and respond quickly. A project manager will be connected and in close proximity with the client, dealing with real things, having real conversations, asking what the project team needs, and having the courage and the bravery to say no when we need to say no. That, again, takes leadership. That is not a management task. And I'm going to mention 2 more: safety, similar with quality. It takes a project manager to really make safety a top priority, focus, number 1 and always with the project team, to set the example, to hold the standards, to inspire the team to really implement zero tolerance and to head in the right direction. That takes leadership. That's not something you manage. If you manage that, you get hurt people. If you lead that, you get excellence, and you get OSHA visits where they can't find anything and they leave praising you profusely. That is what it takes. And then the last thing is negotiation and conflict resolution. A great project manager will not screw trade partners, will not screw the owner, will not come up with fake solutions, but will dig in and find a win-win. I can't think of anything that's more leadership or leader-like than finding the win-win and being able to create positive scenarios out of hard situations. So my answer is definitively yes, a project manager is a leadership position. For this, you need visionary thinking, decisiveness, empathy, which is never easy, and integrity. These are all leadership characteristics. And I just want to give a shout out, kudos and thank you to all of you leader project managers out there. We love you and we need you. And for anybody who's not, this is great. You have an opportunity to master the management, but step up and lead and inspire your people. I'm going to put in the description below a link to a blog post that covers this. I hope you can implement this tomorrow with great success. On we go.